Today we're going to discuss another tool, and that is the Shape Builder tool. So if you go to your menu, you'll see two little circles with a white arrow. This is your Shape Builder tool. Now we are also going to use the Shape Builder in conjunction with a swatch that we are going to create. So let's go ahead and start by drawing a shirt. So I will just go ahead and create a shirt, and you can draw it freehand or you can trace a croquis, up to you. So that is my half of a shirt. That looks okay. I'm going to open up my tools. So here I have my shapes, I have my pens selected, I have my colors selected, I have my stroke, my swatches. So I will go ahead and create my shirt. This is my cuff. So let's take a look, see how much we need to change on this. So I will extend my bottom drawing to match this, like so. And I'm going to round off my sleeve right at the cuff point. That looks okay. All right. Now I'll go ahead and put in the armhole. And I'm going to create my collar. So my collar, essentially, I'm just making a rectangle. And I'm going to place my collar to where I think it would be. It looks okay. And I'm using my anchor tool, and I'll just curve it a little bit. All right, that looks okay. So I'm going to copy, or I'll select, actually, I'll select my half body, Command C, Command F, and then Object, Transform, Reflect, and I have the other half. And we'll pull this over. That looks okay. Now with my direct selection tool, the white arrowhead, I'm only going to select those 2 points, and I'll go to Object, Path, Join, Object, Path, and Join. So I don't need so many anchor points. I'm going to get rid of some of these anchor points. Now, I can either make a smooth curve with 1 point, or I don't need a point at all, and I can just use my anchor tool, drag that down to give myself a curve. I can create a placket by using my rectangle tool. So I will give it kind of a narrow placket. Now, if you go to the neck, I'm going to add 1 point right here in the middle. And then I'm going to select these 2 sides, and using my up and down key on my keyboard, I'm just going to bring that point down like that. That looks okay. So I have my placket. Now this is my collar band. This is where the top button would go, right in here. And I also want to create a back collar. So I'm using my line segment tool. Now, some of you will also experience this funny little point here. So how do you get rid of it? You get rid of it by coming over here to your strokes, and you'll see a corner. And I'm going to go a rounded corner, so that gets rid of that little point. Same thing with this other side. I'm going to select, go to my corner, the round join, and that gets rid of that. So it's nice and neat. All right, so I'm not going to put too much detail into my shirt right now. But what I am going to do is, now if we were to put a color or a pattern into this, because this is all one continuous line, it would fill in nicely. So if I wanted to add a color, it's an all blue shirt. Now sometimes this will come up on you. What has happened is this is now in front of some of these lines. So then in this situation, you just go to Arrange, send to the back, and then your lines come back in. So it's nice to get color like this. However, if you were to create a swatch that had stripes or plaids that were very directional, what would happen? So case in point, what if this sleeve was going to be represented as a folded sleeve? So I will show you what would happen. So let's just suppose there's a bend here. And how this would work, you add a couple of anchor points. And you're following this fold line. So what would happen is this line would continue like that. So now you have a folded shirt, and this line would continue to here. Now what you can also do is add a couple more anchor points. We'll just add them here. Randomly bring these points down to where the cuff is, like that, and then I can puff this out a little bit. So now you have a bend in your sleeve if you want to show this angle. Let me scale it down a little bit so it fits in the page. So what happens when you put in a plaid? So we'll go over that in the next video.